Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And stepping in, Bo Jackson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB on its way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Batting second, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Jackson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next up is Eddie Rosario. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Archer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third. Not the best turn of events.
As a look, now the pitch. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Daniel Lynch gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Wander Franco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in Yandi Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Tampa. Still no score. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Andrew Benintendi.
Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Randy Rosario. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Randy Rosario.
First pitch on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A ball and a strike now. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6th.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benatendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The center fielder, Gavin Lux.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bobby Witt Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Archer comes set. Here it comes. Nicky Lopez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
One strike now from Archer. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one. He beat it out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Jackson singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Third inning, no score to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Eddie.
So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box, Vidal Brujan, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 2-1 home. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
That brings up Wander Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
And he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Yandi Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now a look and a throwback to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count. The pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Salvador Perez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Archer's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now is Andrew Benintendi, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And now the first pitch. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Gavin Lux would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Randy Rosario is on deck. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The right fielder, Randy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Rosario. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Witt will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Next up, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And up next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to third, right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
At the plate now is Nicky Lopez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. KC down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
And leading up for the Rays,
Thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Kevin
And now the first pitch.
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. First pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. The batter will be Vidal Brujan. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is there. Two gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Next, it'll be Wander Franco. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Choi at second with two down. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. The set and the 2-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Push to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances
Third
there.
baseman, number 2.
Well, that's what's so disappointing
Yandi
as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Yandi Diaz is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 3-0. In there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this
Now
is probably just a
the
case of
designated hitter,
giving your guy a chance to
Nelson.
catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. One and 0. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rays leave them loaded. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate is Bo Jackson.
Leading up for Kansas City, the center fielder, Bo Jackson.
Archer's ready. First pitch on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
And now Williams Astudillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
And
Mike
leading
Zunino.
up for the Rays,
It was a walk
the
in his
catcher,
last trip.
Mike
Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Ladies
6th.
and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch
batter,
unless it's really
right
moving.
fielder,
So that one must have had some real good late life.
Rosario.
At the plate, Randy Rosario. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Now into the box, Manuel Margot. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly on a line to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a double play victim last time around.